Okay, so in this super profit, I will first write the formula for all this and then we'll solve one by one. Okay, so under your profitability approach, super profit is first one, sliding scale is second, annuity is 3, capitalization is 4. Okay, formula is more or less the same for all the 4 methods. If it is your purchase of super profit, then your goodwill will be super profit into number of years purchase. Okay, if you're doing sliding scale, then your goodwill will be super profit divided by number of years purchase. Okay, third one, annuity. If you're doing annuity method, goodwill will be super profit into annuity value. Annuity value will be given in the question. Fourth one, capitalization. If you're doing capitalization, then goodwill is given by the formula super profit into 100 divided by NRR. Okay, so these are the formulas if the question asks you to calculate under super profit, or if they ask you to calculate under, if they ask you to calculate under purchase, sliding, annuity or capitalization. These formulas you have to remember. Now what is common in all this? Common factor is super profit. So once the question is given to you and they ask you to find out goodwill under any of the method, remember you should first find out the super profit, because whichever method they ask, you need super profit. Only then you can substantiate in the formula. Okay, so let us look into the problem. I will do one problem under each of the method, and then one last problem is a combination of all the methods. Okay, now just look into this question here. In this question, what is happening? From the following information, compute the value of goodwill under the above method. Above method is purchase of super profit. Average capital employed is given, average profit earned is given, normal rate of return is given, value of goodwill is based on 4 years purchase of the super profit. So you have to calculate super profit under purchase method with this question. Okay, so first, how do you start the problem? You first start the problem by writing the formula for your super profit under which method? Under purchase method. So under purchase method of super profit, this is the first problem that I am doing. So we know goodwill is super profit into number of years purchase. Number of years purchase is given. So what should you find out? Super profit. How do you find out your super profit? Super profit is average profit minus normal profit. Okay, just look into your question whether you have all the details. How do you calculate your normal profit? Average capital employed into NRR divided by 100. This is a formula. So if you look into the question, you have information. Average capital employed, they tell it is 1 lakh. NRR is again 15. 1 lakh divided by 15 into 100 is 15,000. That is my normal profit. Average profit directly they have given you. So therefore your super profit will be average profit 25,000, normal profit 15,000. So my super profit is 10,000. Therefore your goodwill will be 10,000 into 4 years purchase. So goodwill is 40,000 under purchase method of super profit. Okay, I hope it is clear to all. This is first method. Second method is called sliding scale valuation of super profit. Sliding scale valuation of super profit. First I will read the question and then we'll go ahead with the problem. Okay, see, the following are the net profits of Manju Limited after providing for income tax. So income tax is already deducted. 13 is 2,45,000, 14 is 2,80,000, 15 is 2,62,000. Average capital employed is 15,75,000. The normal rate of return expected in this type of business is 10%. So NRR is 10%. Also expected that the company will be able to maintain its super profit for the next 3 years. Calculate the value of goodwill on the basis of 3 years purchase of super profit under purchase of super profit method. So the method which we have just calculated, that method also we should use. Dividing the super profit into 3 divisions and multiplying each by 3, 2, 1 respectively under sliding scale valuation method. So they have asked you under both the methods also. So first let us do under purchase method. This is A. So under purchase method, we all know the goodwill formula is super profit into number of years purchase. Okay, I'll tell you how you have to do sliding scale. So how you calculate your super profit? Average profit minus normal profit, where your normal profit is average capital employed into NRR divided by 100. Now the question is, average profit is not directly given. We should first calculate average profit. Okay, average profit is not directly given for you in the question. We need to calculate the average profit. How do you calculate your average profit? Average profit is nothing but the total profit of all the years divided by number of years. That gives you the average profit. So check average profit for all the years. 2,45,000 plus 2,80,000 plus 2,62,500, you get 7,87,500 total profit, and number of years mentioned is for 3 years. So divided by 3, you will get 2,62,500. This 2,62,500 is my average profit. Let us calculate your normal profit, which is your average capital employed into NRR divided by 100. Average capital employed, you don't do the calculation. They have directly given as 15,75,000. Read the question properly. NRR is 10 divided by 100. So you get 1,57,500 as your normal profit. Therefore, your super profit will be 2,62,500 minus 1,57,500, which is 1,05,000. So therefore, your goodwill under your purchase method is 1,05,000 into number of years purchased. They have mentioned in the problem to be 3 years. So 1,05,000 into 3 years is 3,15,000. Okay. This is your purchase method of your goodwill calculation, which we have done so far. Now the question is also asking you to calculate goodwill for sliding scale. Sliding scale, the formula I gave you was goodwill is equal to super profit divided by number of years purchase. Okay, I will just tell you how you have to do. Super profit we have already calculated, which is 1,05,000 from the previous method, divided by number of years purchase, which we have just taken is 3. So 1,05,000 divided by 3 will give you 35,000. Okay, 35,000 is not the actual value of goodwill. If you see the question, they have told something like this: dividing the super profit into 3 divisions and multiplying each of them by 3 to 1. So you have to do this to find out what is the actual value of goodwill. Okay, so what I am going to do, after finding this goodwill of 35,000, I will be calling this column as division, because they have asked us to make a division. For how many? For 3 divisions. So 1, 2 and 3 divisions I have made. And the super profit that I have got is 35,000 and 35,000. Sorry. Goodwill that I have calculated is 35,000 for all the 3 years or for all the 3 divisions. Now your actual goodwill which will be under your sliding scale. This goodwill is not according to sliding scale. Okay, I have just divided by the number of years so that to know what is there for the first year. That is how I have divided it. This actual goodwill, what you do, that represents my sliding scale. Sliding scale means every year you are finding the goodwill. That is why it is called sliding scale. How do? You simply multiply the first year with 3, second year with 2 and the last year with 1. Why? Because they have told in the question, multiply, first do the divisions and then multiply each of them by 3, 2 and 1. So I have made the divisions and now I am multiplying it by 3, 2 and 1. So 35,000 into 3 is 1,05,000. 35,000 into 2 is 70,000 and this is 35,000. So this 2,10,000 is my total goodwill under sliding scale. This is called as sliding scale method. Okay, so sliding scale method, first you have to do is find out what is the goodwill for one division. Write that for how many ever divisions they have asked you, and then multiply with the weights which is already given in the problem, and then take the total. This total will represent the goodwill under the sliding scale method. Okay, I hope this is clear to all. Chances of asking sliding scale is very less because they have not asked even in 1 year's question paper also, but I am just doing this for your understanding. Okay, so we have completed 2 methods. One is your purchase of super profit, then we calculated your sliding scale. Now let us look into the third method. Okay, what is the third method? Third method is your annuity method of super profit. Okay, so let me explain with a question and then we'll go ahead. Okay, the following are the net profits of Renuka company after providing for IT. 2011 1,05,000, 12 1,19,000, 13 1,33,000, 14 1,26,000, 15 1,33,000. The average capital employed is 10,92,000, on which the expected normal rate of return is 10%. It is also expected that the company would be able to maintain its super profit for the next 5 years. Calculate the value of goodwill of the business on the basis of annuity of super profit, taking the present value of an equity of rupee 1 for 5 years at 10% interest is 3.78. This is called as my annuity value. Okay, so you need not calculate the annuity value, they will directly be given in the question. So let us see how you have to go ahead with the annuity also. Again the same thing. First write the formula super profit into annuity value. Super profit is average profit minus normal profit. Normal profit is average capital employed into NRR divided by 100. Okay, average capital employed is not directly given in the problem, we should only calculate it. Okay, so I have told you how you have to calculate your average profit, that is total profit divided by number of years. That will give you your average profit. Okay, so we have profit given for the past 5 years. So when you take the total of all the 5 years, you will get 6,16,000 divided by 5, you get 1,23,200. This represents my average profit. Let us calculate your normal profit. Average capital employed given in the question is 10,92,000 into NRR, they have already told you it is 10% divided by 100. So my normal profit comes to be 1,09,200. Okay, therefore your super profit will be 1,23,200 minus 1,09,200. My super profit is 14,000. Therefore your goodwill under annuity value is 14,000 into the annuity value which we have already marked in the question is 3.78. So multiply these two, you get 52,920. This is my goodwill under your annuity method. Okay, it is very simple. Just know these formulas so that the entire problem becomes easy for you. So this is under annuity. The fourth method which I told you was capitalization of super profit. This is the fourth method. Okay, now let us do a problem on this method also. From the following information, calculate the value of goodwill of the business by capitalization of super profit. See, the profits is given for the 4 years. The firm has an average capital employed is also given. The pure rate of return on capital investment is 8% and the risk premium is 2%. The landlord has decided to increase the rent of the shop building by 7,000 per annum. Now what you have to do with all this? These two you know. Now here if you see you have 8% and 2%. You will be confused whether I should take 8 or I should take 2. In this case we take 8 plus 2 10%. Okay, because your normal rate of return is the rate of return on the capital plus the risk. Both together we call it as normal rate. So we consider as 10%. That is 8 plus 2. Now this 7,000, you remember we calculated adjustments of weighted average profit where few adjustments were made for the profit. The same thing. This 7,000 should be minused from all the years. You get your adjusted profit. With that adjusted profit only we go ahead with the problem. Okay. First let us do the problem so that you understand it. So first step, writing the formula under capitalization. So under capitalization of super profit, your goodwill is given super profit into 100 divided by NRR. This is a formula. How do you calculate your super profit? Average profit minus normal profit. How do you calculate your normal profit? Average capital employed into NRR divided by 100. Okay. So whenever they ask you question on super profit, write all this formula first. Now we'll go one by one. First we'll calculate your average profit. So to calculate your average profit, we have to make the adjustment for the profit first. I am writing year and I am writing profit. Years starting from 2012, then 2013, 2014 and 2015. 12 profit given is 42,000, 84,000 for 13, 63,000 for 14 and 91,000 for 15. Okay, now what do we do in the last problem? We have directly taken the total and divided by 4. But here we cannot do like that because you have an adjustment wherein you are supposed to pay the rent and the rent is paid per annum. Means every year the rent is paid. So I am supposed to minus the rent amount every year. Okay, so I am minusing 7,000 from all the years. So 42,000 minus 7 is 35,000. 84 minus 7 is 77,000. 63,000 minus 7,000 is 56. Then 91 minus 7 is again 84. Now calculate your average profit, that is take the total of all this. When you take the total of all this you get 2,52,000 divided by 4 years. So my average profit is 63,000. Okay, I hope this is clear to all. 63,000 is the average profit. Therefore calculate your normal profit. Normal profit is average capital employed. Average capital employed given in the question is 4,20,000 into, remember it is 10%, that is 8 plus 2. Okay, so 4,20,000 into 10 by 100, you get 42,000. Now calculate your goodwill, super profit, that is your average profit, which is 63,000 minus normal profit, which is 42,000. So you get your super profit to be 21,000. Therefore, your goodwill under capitalization will be 21,000 into 100 divided by 10. So the goodwill is 2,10,000. This is under capitalization of super profit. So if you see, we have covered all the four methods: purchase method, sliding scale, annuity, and capitalization. Problems are quite simple if you know the formulas. In the next video, I will do one problem which contains all the three methods. Okay, that usually they ask for 15 marks. Okay, like that.